Okay, so I got another airplane here on the channel. This is the Volantex Ranger 750. I don't remember the exact model number I put up on the screen. This one has a gyro stabilizer just like the P51. In fact, it's pretty similar in weight and size. Has the same remote controller. It's this one right here. Same three modes. You have intermediate, beginner, intermediate, and expert mode. For whatever reason, this didn't come with an instruction manual at all, so I had to kind of figure it out on my own. It wasn't that hard actually. Putting the stickers on actually took longer, but you do have to install your control horns and also connect the control rods to the control horns. Obviously put the wing in, and then the elevator and the back, and then there's a screw back here that secures the elevator. But that was pretty much it. It comes with a, I don't remember the exact batteries, 2S, I think it's a 1000 milliamp hour or 2000 milliamp hour battery, and just in this little hatch here. So it looks like this, and you have this battery holder right here. Got your gyro stabilizer, and I think I will be doing an FPV mod on this. I'll just put this little ghetto FPV setup here, and that'll be in another video, but I'll give you a little teaser at the end. But I'm just going to do a little line of sight of this, see how it flies with the gyro stabilizer, and then we'll do some FPV in a future video. Alright, let's go ahead and plug this in. And I need to turn the controller on. There we go. You can see the stabilizer working in beginner mode. Also works in intermediate mode, but in expert mode it does not turn on at all. It doesn't work at all, and everything is manual in expert mode. And the throttle does not work. You have to unlock the throttle first, so all the way up from the throttle, down, get some beeps, and the throttle will work then. So let's go ahead and launch it. I'm going to launch it in beginner mode first. So not a lot of wind today, but I think the wind's going to start picking up in a little bit. So it's a floater. You can fly this pretty slow, and you can run it with the motor off because the gyro will still work. Yeah, this will be pretty good for FPV, I think, because you can fly it pretty slow. So you can do faster turns with the rudder. You can see there, but it will try and stall out. So I noticed that the throttle picks up when it detects the stall. The P51 didn't do that, so this stabilizer might be a little different. So just try and increase the throttle if it detects it's the wing tipping over. Not sure if that's a feature or not. Again, no manual in this one. The wind is kind of coming from actually from behind me today, a little bit different direction. Yeah, this thing is totally floating. It's climbing, and I barely have any throttle. All right, let's bring this down. Very easy to fly in beginner mode. This is throttle off right here. No motor at all. Oh, there it goes. So it almost stalled there. going downwind, and then the motor kicked in. So that's kind of nice. Let's bring it close here. If anyone knows what protocol this is running, let me know in the comments below. I would like to fly this with the jumper radio with the multi-protocol module, but obviously nicer gimbals and everything. Alright, let me see here. I'm gonna try and land. No, yeah, you can't run it all the way, no throttle. It will stall. There's no wind right now, so tried to catch it. Alright, I put this into intermediate mode. Let's see how this flies now. So it definitely can turn faster in intermediate mode. But probably increasing your chances of stalling as well if your airspeed isn't kept up. So pretty similar to beginner mode. Just a little bit more bank angle. See if I can bring it a little bit closer. Alright, so for whatever reason the motor stopped. I think I had possibly a failsafe. I doubt the battery is dead. Yeah, the motor is working now. I think that was it was strange. I don't know why that would happen, because I had control of the airplane, but the motor wouldn't turn. It might be a bug in the stabilization system. I'm gonna put it back into beginner mode. Yeah, it'll go. Okay, so I'm going to try this now in expert mode, no stabilizer, and into the wind this way. Oh, I switched it into beginner mode. It's really twitchy with this controller. And I need Expo, so I would say don't fly in expert mode with this controller. I don't believe there's a way to set Expo in this one. Now the wind is coming from behind me, and then now it's shifting around. It's coming from the left now. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. This will fly a really long time. Wow, it's really floating right now because the wind's picking up. I barely have any throttle. I'm going to bring it in, and I'm going to do a little FPV with this AKK video transmitter. I don't know how far I'll be able to go with this transmitter, so I'm going to try and keep it close with that. I might have to switch the system on here to some sort of different receiver possibly to do FPV, but just to do an FPV test. It's an AKK video transmitter and a new kind of a camera that works with the backpack. So that'll be in the next video. You'll see this footage of it flying FPV in that video, but this will pretty much end the line of sight. Nothing too unusual or surprising about this one. Yeah, very, very easy to fly. Stabilizer works well, but the controller doesn't have any expos, so it's quite twitchy in expert mode, so I wouldn't recommend flying this in expert mode, but totally fine for the air mode. Okay, so this is the FPV system that I put together. It's just some foam and rubber bands and this AKK product that'll be in the next video, just running off of a 1S battery. And here's a little teaser footage from this camera, and I'll see you in the next video.